I'm not going to attempt to say the second part of that name, I'm sorry, but like, I don't want to look stupid, I'm just going to call him Balkan. Don't bully me. Yes, it will be Balkan starting on defense, so it'll be interesting to see who they ban first, and they will ban Thatcher. Thatcher's a pretty standard ban for Villa, as they don't really expect, you don't really expect to see him get played on this map, just because he's pretty much always banned. He's just really effective at this map, just because of how like awkward some of the like different environment like components are, like bookshelves and stuff. It means you can get really solid EMPs from like 4 below to disable practically everything on site and stuff. So it just makes it a lot harder to defend. And then Habana getting banned as well makes a lot of sense, as she is very difficult to try and keep all the shell workers. She can split Habana X-Pyros across walls, and then you can't effectively bandit trackers. Pulse will be banned here by Team Anticz. I'm not quite sure why they would ban Pulse, but sure, I guess. I do know something about Balkan. I don't, and the Mirror will be the final ban, which is very standard. You pretty much don't ever see Mirror played at all nowadays on any map, let alone this one. She's such a common map. It's just a classic why you bully Mirror type of deal. As we will be jumping right into things here on this trophy and statuary defense. Balkan will be looking to try and gain an early lead here. I don't know whose man this is, but judging by the fact that Balkan are in defense, I assume probably the Anticz map. Sure. We'll see a pretty standard setup here. Only interesting thing that happened there was the castle.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
They have gone I mean, it's fine. It's just usually like second in but it's fine. It's still solid play if you can win it. Doesn't matter what order you play sites in if you can win them. So we will be seeing
10 seconds left before insertion.
As the only thing that's
5 seconds left.
Common is the fact that you have both Castle and Jaeger over.
Attackers' objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it. The attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped. Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
They could, with the 2 players over on the south side of top 4, they could just try and hard push north side instead and just forget about them, or they could try and clear out.
Drones ready.
Or they could clear out on the south side and take the man advantage. Not quite sure at the moment, as it does look like they will be going to clear out. We do see, however, that the Jaeger has fallen back, so it is just Castle playing on this.
Barricade up!
Castle playing by himself is going to be very awkward, as he can very easily be pushed out unless they're trying to pick him up after when he tries to push back or something. But that was a very nice shot, picking up Beluga. And will be the Capital going down decently early, as this was more than 2 minutes left when he died, as they will start to use more manpower, as the bandit will come over to help the castle. Thermite will get to aviator wall open, but that does mean you've just used a thermite charge just to clear out a room off-site, as they do hear the push up classical hallway. 90 currently is the Ash, so if she just waits patiently and the rest
Attackers have located a bomb.
They can easily catch out this castle. They would be all up to the team to pinch here. If they don't pinch successfully, this could be a waste. As the Ash decides to swing instead of just waiting, and Static picks up a second for the round as MTJ gets an gets a kill onto Thermite, so it is now a 2v5 for the remaining two tags of IQ and Jackal, as Jackal for sure will start to get pushed up on as they know he's there, and
Drop the bomb
that, and he will be injured and taken out. All up to Kif now. Sorry, it's all up to everyone now on this IQ. Got the final blow, and then Static dropping down, able to find the final kill on two. So, really good round from Balkan, as they are able to keep every single player alive for that round. So that's a solid round to be opening this matchup tonight with, just coming out, showing that you are a force to be reckoned with, and the fact that they couldn't even get really any sort of foothold on top floor at all, like pretty much the only space they were actually gained on top floor was study. So that just shows how dominant this Balkan roster are gonna try and be tonight, as we will be jumping.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
So this time going to standard site. Most people would probably consider it better. We do see some teams go down first and throw the attack off, but realistically, this will probably be standard first site, as this, with what we saw from this
10 seconds left before insertion.
With what we saw from this attack last time, it'll be interesting to see
5 seconds left before insertion.
whether they try and clear it from either south side, or if they try and clear all of the
Attackers' objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Ops to clear the opposite side of the floor, instead of just going from half bed to push, but and it did cost them dearly, as they do seem to be stacking up to push this north side, to push from north side to right. As the one issue with trying to take top floor, especially on that like villa, is it does leave, it does mean that there's a lot more room, a lot more opportunities for you to die than basic clearers. Or the Sophia able to click the head there of Static. The first pick going in favor of Anticz this time rather than the other way around, as Static's just not quite able to.
A bomb has been located.
It does put the Sophia down to very low HP, however. Anticz are now looking to try and capitalize on this no advantage, maybe go and get a couple frags, as they just seem to be stalling out a little bit now on this setup, as they just don't really know. Oh, Winter gets DC'd. That's unlucky, as it does mean that there's now a two-man disadvantage, so it does look like Anticz will be picking up the second round, depending on whether Winter can join back on. We might go to the rehost round. Kiev able to swing out and finds the Capadeo, which is really good for his team, as they did need to try and find a pick or something. They did need a pick to try and open this round back up, and that's exactly what Kiev done for them, as the Capadeo going down. Does mean you're downloading an MTJ, getting a pick onto the IQ. Does mean that what looks like a practically impossible round for this Balkan lineup was in their favor for a bit, but Gambler and
Drone ready.
the Zone do pick up a kill each. So there will be smoke now left in a 1v3, as this Anticz run have on site. Able to peek there and actually try to shoot instead of throwing the gas. A double kill, as they did line up. Will push in, doesn't know which way to look, and we will have the second round going for Anticz. So solid round there from Anticz, able to find they will be able to find the opening there. This Balkan lineup really, after Static fell early on that round, they really didn't seem to know quite how to attack anything here, as they might regret this decision to not call for a rehost, as it doesn't look like their fifth will train back. He's got about 8 seconds, or realistically, a bit less, as he needs to be back in for about a second before if he wants to get his character, which he won't, so they are going to be down a player for this round as well. As
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
great. You don't want to be going into a round with a man advantage. I'm not sure why they wouldn't just ask for the rehost now. They get 1 per map, but it's alright. They will be going and doing the same thing as Winter has joined back, so did join back, it does mean they will be down for this round, and it does mean they'll be in a significant disadvantage for this round. It will be
10 seconds
for a
to
very
go.
similar defense by the looks of it.
5 seconds left before
But
insertion. Attackers have located a bomb.
too terrible.
Attackers' objective
Maybe.
is to defuse a bomb.
Opting to not try and hold so far on north side, maybe not holding statue and trophy. Meaning that they might not lose someone as early, and they might be able to win in late game a little bit better. And it does look like, with them being that one man down, they will just go over and chill on site, or just next to site instead of roaming heavily off site. But right as I say that, Kif starts going off into Narnia, as he should be drained out here. And hopefully this Anticz lineup can capitalize. Kif able to find Beluga, so that will be man advantage going. Kif is taken out, so will be man advantage going back and forth with Anticz.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Surely that's a bug. Yeah, most definitely a bug. I don't know. But we will have this Anticz wants to start pushing up into 19, trying to find some picks onto Static here as soon as he's dealt with
Attackers' bomb diffuser has been dropped. Attackers recovered the bomb.
Say that Static able to find one, as he will be taken out by Gambler, so he is dealt with, but that does mean they only have a one-man on the site now instead of 2. It's still very winnable for Balkan, as they will do just need to try and find one pick as these attacks surrender, and they're in a solid position to take this home. But a minute left. Sorry, does mean that these attacks have plenty of time to try and get in a safe position before pushing in.
Swapping mags!
It will be interesting to see how they try and push this. They will just push into Vault as IQ's fully in now, and the rest of them start putting pressure. Or the smoke pushing up aggressively, able to find one but not able to find the second, as that will now be a 1v2 situation for MTJ on this bandit. He lobs a nitro set, that might connect, and it does. It's now a 1v1. Gambler, not in possession of the diffuser or in any real position to obtain it, is currently trying to peek onto the bandit from Vault. As it doesn't appear he knows where he is. However, he is able to get back into position
15 seconds
with
left.
this diffuser, but coming down such little time now.
10
Bandit's
seconds
in
to
a real
go.
solid position. If he makes noise and can bait off the plant without actually exposing himself, this could be huge.
5 seconds to go.
Blood does stick it, and the bandit will indeed wide swing and find the kill. So Jackal may regret not pulling off that and trying to get the pick, but it happens, and that will be Balkan taking their second round, despite coming into it with a man disadvantage. So fair play to them. However, now they will be going back to Trophy Statuary, which they won so dominantly in that first round, and they do have their 5th back now, so it will be interesting to see whether or not they can get a 3rd round on the board here, or whether Team Anticz can bring it back to being even 2-2. As I do believe they have brought the same lineup as what they did last time.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Don't quote me on that, as we will see whether or not Static can go just as huge as he did last time. Over on this south side of top floor, or whether Team Anticz can shut him down nice and early and take this round. So at the moment, it does look like it will be set pretty much exactly the same as what they did last time. Nothing too out of the ordinary going
10
on.
seconds remaining.
I was
5 seconds left before insertion.
We'll be getting into things very shortly.
Attackers
will
must
get
locate and
quite
defuse the bomb. The attacker's
how
bomb
they're doing
diffuser has been dropped. Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
So like this seems to be what they're bomb.
Changing mags.
We'll try and I'll push this south side again, this time spawning over in ruin, so it will save them about 10 seconds of movement time from either beginning of a round. As that could, however, just mean that they lose a player even earlier, as they will start to firm out the wall. MTJ actually found the tricking this time. Does mean that one thermite charge will be wasted, as he is big brain this, and he might be able to get the second one. Does he? Oh, don't know what happened there. My game must have been lagging, but he does indeed find his second one. As it does now mean that both those, that no hard walls will be opened up, as most of these charges and got nothing for them, so that is always depressing as a thermite player. But it does happen, as Static's able to find one, but will be immediately traded back by Beluga, as Bandit gets stunned, and then the Sophia proning inside will find the kill, so that does mean man advantage goes in favor of this Anticz side now, as they do, as they have improved, and
Attackers have located a bomb.
Now they get to the real challenge. Sayers, big man finds a kill onto Kif. Does mean that they now have the 2-man advantage. So Kif leaving. I don't know what's going on with these Balkan players. They just keep leaving. I don't know. Maybe another team house. He's dropping. I don't know. But that does mean that if he's not back before next round, then the Anticz will have another man advantage. But on next round, let's get back into this round, as we do have Anticz starting to split their push. Might regret that, so Tick gets one, but we'll immediately retract off. It's now down to just Mimic again, and he will be taken out. So this Anticz lineup looking really on and off at the moment, as either they do really well and pick apart the offense, or do nothing at all. Sorry. In their short breaks, I'm just getting a drink, solar casting, so I don't want to fill the time, but we will be jumping into the round 5 here, as they do go, as this Balkan roster goes to statuary again, as Kif returning just at an awkward time. I do believe he won't get an op, but he's only a few seconds late probably, as that is quite unlucky.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
We will be jumping into, he doesn't, so we will be jumping into this 5th round with Balkan starting off with a big disadvantage. Will be unlucky too. We have to remember, not only do you lose 1 man advantage, but you lose the 2 reinforcements and whatever utility was going to bring. Kif being the Kif was playing the Jaeger, so it does mean that you'll have to switch someone else for that. Obviously, you can't really not bring a Jaeger, so you have to
10 seconds to go.
clearly somewhere else, but
5 seconds remaining.
it does look like Static was the person who made that switch, so losing the
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
might not have planned to hold the same way as they did last time. It didn't really work out for them. This lineup does look like as this Anticz lineup does look like they're gonna start trying to hard push from east, from the north side. Sorry, pushing bedroom as I guess they just can't be to push over on study for a third time.
Bomb located by attackers.
Out of and instead go straight to bedroom to try and get direct access to site by getting the wall open. At least that's what I would assume.
Activating drone.
As will be going. Shooting under the bed, not quite sure what that is. Maybe assumes there's gonna be camera. An impact on that is Mimic. Sorry, Mikic. I thought that was Mimic. He's stupid. Does get injured over in Astro, so. I mean, a huge man disadvantage now as winter goes down. So it is 2v4 currently. Big man gets MTJ. Does mean that Statics realistically is all alone in the 1v4 right now. So Nikic in not really any position to be picked up. So that could be a terrible miss drone if he didn't see Static there. He could go huge. Find one. Most disappointing, not expecting there to be someone else in trophy room. Doesn't find hold in Astro now. Plant, assuming big man does start to plant in the smoke grenade. Static, able to find one on the Jackal.
Attackers activating
flanking bedroom as if he could find big man here, which he does. So it's now a 1v1 as this like cube in a post plant just needs to try and save there. Yeah, we'll start pushing up. Narrowly missing each other here. Like he's getting constantly pinged, but able to find the shots. So that will be Team Anticz picking up their third round of the half, which does mean no matter what happens in this final round, they will be coming out with an advantage. As Villa, obviously a very defender-sided map, so it will be interesting to see whether or not it comes. Whether or not this half ends significantly in their favor or just slightly in their favor. But currently, 2 of the 5 rounds played have been with Balkan missing a player from the very beginning, which is unlucky for them. So
attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Popping. 4-5 players. But realistically, they want a chance of trying to take out the map. Do need to win this round. We will. As we will have a very standard setup here. Decently standard setup here.
10 seconds left.
Games. And
5
Aviator
seconds
is
to
not
go.
trying to do any sort of super fancy roam or super fancy holds or anything like that.
Attackers'
Just
objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
it's nice standard stuff, so. See. Some pretty standard setup, so. Attack will be pushing from bedroom this time, so they're doing exactly what they did last. last couple times they've tried to push this site. It's worked once and then failed once as well, so it'll be interesting. Whether they can do it or not is... I don't know if the stream's lagging or not, but my engine is taking a bit of a hit at the moment, so if it is,
Setting breach charge.
well, this Anticz lineup are quickly taking ground as Gambler able to find Static is huge, as that is the top frag for this Balkan.
A bomb has been located.
Bomb detected.
Not really able to do too much as
Flashbang away.
we will start. Now, if they can find a second pick here, that would be
Holding cell.
huge and could easily guarantee the round.
Reload.
But if they lose,
Drone activated. Target located. Second floor. RED active. If it hurts on batteries, I'll see it.
Attackers have located a bomb.
what a play there from MTJ. Going prone for
Attackers recovered the
a
bomb
long
diffuser.
time there, able to find two of them as they line up nicely right as he peeks around, so very risky play, but does work off. Does start to get stabbed by this jump. An advantage is gone in favor of Balkan, so it will be interesting.
Attackers dropped the diffuser.
Well, we do see a swing from Kip, able to find one. Is
Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
For Anticz, as they do need to try and find something huge if they want to be able to win this round. So.
15 seconds remaining. 10 seconds remaining.
Coming down very limited time, MTJ able to find one, and then Winter's Maestro coming able to find another. So. Will be Balkan in their third round, so we will be leaving the hole with an even split, but it will be advantage to Anticz just because of this map being defender-sided, but really that one play there from MTJ just going prone was huge for Balkan, as Team Anticz just didn't really expect it and got caught out. So, that is very rough.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
You can stop worrying about grenades now. Razor wire going up. Wall is reinforced.
And we're good now. So Anticz will be going to
Device set.
10 seconds remaining.
we do hop
Camera in position.
in we do hop
5
nicely
seconds to go.
into those defenses.
Attackers'
Both
objective
teams
is to
looking
locate a
to
bomb and
gain
defuse
the
it.
round advantage early in the second
Attackers
half.
have
as
dropped the bomb diffuser. Attackers have recovered
Whichever
their
team
diffuser.
can win this first round put themselves in a solid position to take the map, especially if it's Anticz, but if Balkan are able to take their first attacking round, then that puts a lot of pressure on Anticz, so we will see, but with how consistent Anticz are usually, I wouldn't expect them to be dropping the first defensive round on Villa. But Static, I didn't even realize, is already fully in. As
Attackers have located a bomb.
Throws the impact made a tiny bit too high, so it will get caught out by the NES, but
They will now have to use some sort of other destruction tool. As we will see this thermite attempt to open the wall. No, MTJ will find one. That will be the Jaeger going down. As was that below or was the Jaeger flying? Not quite sure, but
I'm out! Bomb detected!
that is huge. Gambler able to find one though, so they are starting to climb back. But Static going absolutely find a second. Static with a third of his round. Could find a fourth, and that is so 4K there for Static, going absolutely huge for his team as Balkan take the 7th round. As that was an amazing round there for Static, just not seeming to miss. As what an absolute stomping by, I want to say solely Static. That man is nutty from what I've just seen. If he plays like that every day, then my god, a Balkan gonna be a team to reckon with. So we will be seeing very standard attack lineup again, as we will be going back.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
So clearly this defense expecting Seattle win this second time, maybe just not getting. As we will be pretty standard. I feel like I'm saying standard a lot.
10 seconds left.
Very default, nah. I don't like saying. You see, I like saying
5
standard because like
seconds
default just sounds a bit rude. So we'll just
Attackers
continue
must
with the
locate and
standard.
defuse
So
a bomb.
we will be seeing a pretty standard. Nothing too out of the
Bomb
ordinary.
located by attackers.
Static must have seen that Legion mine, or at least I hope he did. Those Legions start playing very aggressively. Here's a going to push the wall pull back, but he will be slightly seen. We'd be careful and try and put shots into the door, but next is not what as we are seeing Static just start running into this study. He's gonna try and repeat what he did last time. He stuns out the Valkyrie and destroys the shield, so I would expect to see Valkyrie starting to pull back, but their mark missed the shield. I'm not sure what that impact hit, but it was not the shield, so
A bomb has been located.
unlucky, I guess. Doesn't mean we'll be pushing back this Gambler over point 1. The Static is. There was a significant section there where this Anticz side looked like they were starting to do the same, but having 2 players this low just. There is such a wonder whether or not this lineup can just kill people as Winter able to find that one onto Gambler. Does mean the remaining 2 players are
Attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped.
very little HP. Not sure what Winter was doing there. He just kind of watched that Nitro Cell land in front of him and just accepted his death as Kif now in a 1v2. Is in a different, decent situation as both the defenders are really low HP, but it is the Bandit being able to find a kill to close that around. Anticz bring it back 4-4s. So far, it's been a very close map. Does look like we could be going all the way here to overtime. All the way going to round 12 possibly. Maybe it will be a draw. Who knows? Well, whoever's map this is rough for them, to say the least. So.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
You can stop worrying about grenades now.
As we'll be hopping right into the 9th round.
Camera in position.
This time Anticz going over to this statuary trophy defense, obviously.
Camera.
Most
10
teams
seconds
would choose
remaining.
to go here before going downstairs. As
5
Balkan,
seconds
how
to insertion.
close the first half was. Balkan never actually had to go down. They just kept winning.
Attackers are moving out to locate a
Trading
bomb.
wins on upstairs sites. So
Attackers dropped the diffuser. Attackers
if Anticz
recovered the
do win
bomb
this, so
diffuser.
it does mean they would be forced to go downstairs. So
A bomb has been located.
interesting. They do use a C4 to open the rotate hole. Interesting choice. I suppose they got nothing else to do it with, but I don't know. Maybe change your operator lineup a tiny bit or something. I don't know. I just feel like using a C4 on a rotate hole is a little bit of a waste. But that is probably just me. As we do have
Attackers have located a bomb.
already in already at 90 window, or inside 90 by window. Is he is just sitting there at the moment, seeing if anyone will push him, I guess. Well, no one currently is, so. As I say that though, this Jaeger. Oh. Yes, Jaeger, that little bit of a jiggle peak could have cost him dearly there, as I'm assuming that tiny jiggle peak is probably, well, static saw and then just started peeking out to find the kill, but a bandit pushing up from main stairs, able to find the kill onto Zofia afterwards. Fully trading does usually favour the defenders. If it's equal and you're trying to push onto site, then if the defenders just win the trades, which they should,
Attackers bomb diffuser has been dropped.
they will always win, so. Big man.
Changing mags.
He was able to find one onto Winter, so moving the FOMO going down is that the team advantage goes in favour of Anticz, as they are looking in a solid position to win this round now. He does seem to be pushing to try and get a flank going, but there's no real
Attackers recovered the
hard
diffuser.
flank target, as the only person who could really get would be who's playing downstairs currently in dining room, who's very low on HP. If they find one, as MTJ finds a second,
15 seconds left.
does mean that man advantage in favor of Balkan.
10 seconds left.
And it's downstairs, so does mean this will be a 1v3
5
on
seconds
top
to go.
floor. They do kill this bandit. This Echo, so it will be a 1v3 as NTJ finds the final kill onto the bandit. So bandit not able to win out that very tough clutch situation, as I do appear to be lagging again, but what can you do about shoddy internet? It's Australia after all. We'll be hopping in to the 10th round here with Anticz having the round lead. They will be going to trophy. Sorry, not Anticz. Balkan, sorry, having the round lead, as Anticz will be going back to trophy and statuary. So it'll be interesting to see quite what they can do to try and bring this back.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
As Anticz, do modify their lineup a little bit this time. Bringing Legion instead of Mine. It doesn't mean they'll have impact, so they don't have to use a nitro cell. That rotate holders. One thing that would be interesting is if that bandit had a nitro cell, because if he could have tried to blow up default, I do believe they were planting default, so if he could have nitro cell default from below as the wrong hit like one, he pretty much could have won the round.
10 seconds left.
Depending if you use it on the nitro set one. On the rotate, and I bet
5
Anticz
seconds to
would
go.
be kicking themselves a little bit for that one.
Attackers' objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
As a little bit of a fan wave coming out there. Always love it when she's getting, you know. So right on.
Reloading, cover me!
That's the one thing about service.
Changing mag!
Oh yeah, you know, you could be punished for having smurfs. I'm like, right, you can't deal with your cheating problem, but you're like, oh yeah, that's, you know. Yeah, let's ban smurfs, let's ban like
Attackers have located a bomb.
hundreds of pro player accounts. Yeah, sure. Okay. Well, MTJ and the IQ and Jaeger are both taking during that little run. Static jumps in and hits the Goo Mine, so man advantage equals. I think you're probably happy using Jaeger for IQ as IQ. It's a lot of intel and also utility to now gone, whereas Jaeger's more of an operator, so he puts it down at the beginning and then goes out and frags it. Both Gambler and Bandit are able to pick out a kill of their own, but Winter are able to find one onto Balloon. Does mean
A really big fucking hole coming right up.
Balkan are able to get at least a kill back, because Anticz now just pretty much sitting and waiting
I'm dry.
for this push from the two members of Balkan. As they've got more advantage, so if they can just trade kills, then they
A
win.
bomb has been located.
But the only real chance Balkan have of winning this round is if they is if this Anticz lineup peaks in an unwisely fashion, as lining up the Blackbeard currently is. Echo starts pulling off. That's unwise to try and peek a Blackbeard.
Attackers
Blackbeard
dropped the
does take
diffuser.
the head off. As Big Man's able to find Winter, however, as the Nitro Cell will sail out. So there's a 1v2 for Kif at the moment. He does get the ping on the Bandit on red stairs, as he might not know where this Legion is, and this Legion could go huge. He whips out the Deagle. No, goes back
Attackers
to the primary. Does kind of push into trophy, not knowing where the Legion is. Does get killed, so that would be Team Anticz picking up this 10th round. These teams are so back and forth. Honestly, at this point, just expecting it to go to a draw, as no team's really been able to show that they are the better team 2 rounds in a row, so we will see. Obviously, being still in just the group stage, or the first couple of rounds, it does mean that you can draw games, like in Pro League, so very possible for these two to just go out with a draw. Because obviously, if it was a playoffs game, then there'd be the opportunity for one
Attackers
to come
need
out
to
on top at the
locate
very
and
end,
defuse
but
as many bombs as they can.
I think that'd be really annoying. It's losing. You play the whole game, you get like a game, it would be really annoying. I don't understand why draws exist, but at the same time, and just a bit boring for the audience sometimes. You're like, well, that was a waste of trying to watch that, but we do have
10 seconds
pretty
left
standard
before insertion.
setup from Anticz here. It was
5 seconds left.
sorry, Anticz have just given away a good.
Attackers must locate and
Sorry,
defuse the
Anticz
bomb.
have given away all you good outcomes, but unlucky, I guess. audience always likes to see them, so that's what I show. Statics pointing unwisely repelling up, not checking that master bedroom window. And will be the first kill of the round going in favor of Anticz, as I'm assuming the Jaeger must have missed some shots, as he says. Don't watch replay.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Don't worry, okay, you got the kill. So we're able to catch up the just about top frag for Balkan. Oh, okay, if I find one, that will be big man going down, so that is a huge pick. Smoke going early. You lose so much utility.
Bomb located by attackers.
As the Jaeger does seem to be trying to peek out again, as Luger has been taking very little HP. And is in very real danger of getting one shot in the body. Anything, Kiff does find him with a body shot, so could have been a toe shot actually. I don't know. Honestly, Beluga's HP blow on him and he just died there, so. The one Valkyrie camera in study doesn't get destroyed. Maybe someone pinged on it. I don't know, but that is a lot of info gone now as to how.
Activating drone.
I'm just trying to push, but MTJ, I would find one of the. After with MTJs. Well, Jaeger able to find one, and Kiff finds the Jaeger, so it is now Gambler.
Attackers are activating the diffuser.
In a very difficult situation, is able to find Kiff though, so it does need to find. If we can just find the head of MTJ here, we'd be in a very real position as Winter. I do believe is currently in a little bit of an awkward position behind the bar, so. Currently Gambler though, just not pushing up, so he's wasting a lot of time. It means he's down to under 10 seconds now. Try to find the 2 picks. It's pretty much GG at that point, and even if he finds the 1 kill, all IQ needs to do is wait on the corner, and by the time he's there, he pretty much has to stick it, so. Good play there from Balkan, as they do take a. For the first time this game, we see a team take a 2-round lead. Incredible. Madness. Oh, sorry, never mind. They're not taking a 2-round lead. I forgot. Anticz got a round. Never mind. I'm stupid. They're taking a 1-round lead. Don't clip it. Shush. But all Anticz have to do here is find the 1 round and then they can go.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Boring 4 viewers, but it would be a fair depiction of this matchup so far. It's been very equal to both sides. My pings are going all the way up again.
Stop worrying about grenades now.
If we're hovering at about 11% drop frames, that feels bad in the chat. But seeing it very standard
10 seconds left.
setup. Very standard at the moment.
5 seconds left.
Nothing really ordinary.
Attackers' objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
That's a visual glitch. Love that. Love when a random car battery starts shooting bullets. You know, that's That's a classic. Everyone gangster to the car batteries show. Sorry, everyone gangster till the car battery starts magnating.
A bomb has been located.
Honestly, in a second, this car battery is probably just gonna start throwing C4s at people, but never know. As the visual glitch is now gone, thank God. Thank God, boys, thank God. Bandit's no longer shooting out of a car. He's shooting out of his MP7 as the club is going to be taken out. And Bandit could find one with a C4 here if he plays his cards right, but he could just as easily get anyone. As we will start to see Balkan play aggressive as Beluga is taken out. Sorry. Getting drained out behind bar is Bandit. He might be forced to try and make a play here to try and win his team, as there is someone repelling the window. Static looking aside, able to find the head of the smoke. Does get killed by Echo though. Quite able to run the shots as Gambler. Able to find the first kill for his team. But it does look like Balkan here. And a solid position to take it in round 12. Gambler goes down in velocity. The bandit's on very, very little HP. Peeks out, gets taken out, so. I love this Jaeger. Wanted to play the corner doesn't get taken out. Will be this Balkan. That will be Balkan taking him first. Now, we will be going to probably like 5-10 minute break. We need to rehearse some settings out, so